Hello guys, gals, and non-binary pals. On today's episode, I'm going to go to the Dollar Tree and check around and look for some Gaslands finds. And then I'm going to show some pictures of what I've turned some of these dollar store finds into for Gaslands. But the selection is really random, like really random. So you never know what you're going to find. I personally love these inexpensive sets that I find, and there's quite a variety of cars, makes, models, styles, eras. Some stuff's vintage, some stuff's your classic hot rods, some stuff is contemporary, and so just kind of dig around, and this is where I've found a lot of stuff. I love these right here. You can find them $3 for $1. They come in two different sets. This is more like a family style car, and then the other set is more of a sports car. They make great, and I mean great, Gasland scattered terrain. Here you go. There's an example of what I did with a set, a package. Here is my stow car. Good old classic design. Here's what I turned it into. And the plating, the armor plating, is pieces of cereal box, and the Greeblies on top is from the Dollar Tree as well. The Dollar Tree also has these little military sets, and these are great for taking apart for the little pieces that you can use. I really love this set. I've seen people take the top part and make it into a trailer. I used mine and made it into a piece of scatter terrain. The tank here is great for little gun bits. These action figures are really great to chop apart and use as weapons for your vehicles. Here's a little construction set. You can find these $2 for $1. Here you can make that into a trailer, that cement mixer. This bottom piece here I made into a bus and set it up as a bus for my Gaslands. The Dollar Tree also has these little sets which have a car and some various little bits that really aren't into scale, but if you just want some silly little things to add on, these work. And the sign, actually, you can put on something more appropriate for the game. They also have these budget version transformers, which I like to take apart and use all these little Greeblies bits in my vehicles. That rocket's great for rocket trucks. They've got the little turret from the boat and little computer parts that fit really well in the back of pickup trucks, just to add a little bit of Greeblies sort of detail. I also take some of these apart and use the plastic bits for things like rams or some sort of plating. They're a good little deal for $1. Here's an example of how I turned the rocket into a rocket truck. Also, the dollar store has toothpicks $2 for $1, which are really great for making vehicles like the toothpicks of Hazard County. Here's an example of some of the pieces that I've made using the dollar store bits. And once again, these cars, $3 for $1, make a perfect back part for my war rig. And so I'm just going to play a little bit of a collage and let everyone take a look at some of the stuff I've made using dollar store bits.